Welcome to my channel. I'm doing another Dizzy book today for my 5-year-old. Here we are dealing basically with numbers, the terms related numbers, fewer, more, less, kind of subtraction addition, basically that. But again, not to overwhelm my kinestical learner, so she do very small sheets and she's happy with it. So this is a logical game which I added because I realized that she doesn't get on like this is a spatial understanding or whatever you say, but it's like a triangle is straight, then you go this direction, then you go down. So we were doing some puzzle and she was getting confused. So this is what I made, and I will make her understand, like, it's vertical, then you go like this, then you go like this, then go like this, so what shape it is. So that is a concept I wanted to do her because I had seen in one of the games she was having tough time understanding these directions. Now we are going to numbers. So okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This first one will be easier because that one I have to explain to her. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, she doesn't need to write, but here to write 14 here. Now we are doing reverse, because when you're doing subtraction, basically you think backwards, right? So like 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, she can't write here, so she has to remember 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Again here the next series like 26, 25, 24. So it's too much of work for her to remember till all these numbers, because after 22 you know 21, right? Your mind says that, but then when these all are not written, she has to really keep in mind 21, 20, and it's just focus it and just get used to thinking backwards in your mind. That is what the point is, because subtraction you do in mind mainly. Here we are doing a mini statement kind of questions. So what is the emphasis on these? The words are repeated here, so my girl doesn't read yet and is not much interested in reading, but these kind of prompts, even when doing maths, she gets an idea. Like, I'll read the first number is 6 smaller than 15, so she has to do subtraction and match it. Now can you read the next one? And it's same as this. Oh, number is, so like that she will read many words which are easier, and she's not technically doing reading, which is like a very big word for her. And anyways, it's required when you do higher grade maths, you need to read these terminologies and all, so that way it helps. So it's basically addition, subtraction. Number is 2 bigger than 8, number is 12 than 20, bigger than 16, just common sense questions, nothing big deal. Here we are revising greater than less than concept because she goofs up at times. So so basics, equal, greater than, less than, which mouth is bigger, where to be bigger number, like that, basic, just true and false. Here again add the new term to more and fewer, more than 3 and fewer than 5. So as of now she knows what comes before and after, right? Now I'm adding a new terminology in which is used in mathematics, like more than this, or fewer by 4, a number is fewer by 3, like that. So just introducing the new terminology in a fun way, just 4 questions and very easy one. I'm doing only till 10 because my focus is not numbers, my focus is terminology. Think like fewer than, what does it mean, like that is the only intention. Here we are doing the same thing which we did earlier, but like more complicated. The shapes are more complicated, and basically you have to refill 2. So just, I hope this I don't have to explain to her, but she gets the concept here. And the last one, again the terminology of more and fewer. So she has to count these ones like they are 9 and 4 more, how many? And then she'll say, okay, 13, like that. Okay, if there is 7 and 2 fewer, so then you have to know, okay, subtraction. So just again introducing the numbers terminology for further statement questions. So that is a DIY book for my daughter. Hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.